There we go. Anyway, there it is. Cult of the Leem. We're back. We're going to do some more Cult of the Leem. It'll be fun. That'll be the time we get to do the cult stuff. We're going to be a culty cult of the cult variety. I'm going to go into the game first, and then I'm going to see if that Twitch thing is working. Or at least it's connected. I want to make sure that's the case. Because if it's connected, that's a good sign. If it ain't connected, that's a bad sign. Ain't nothing I can do about that. But we'll find out. All right. It says it is. But what I'm going to do, because I found last time that the best way to do this was to undo it, then go back in.
Caught with a rock, I must.
Yes, you should.
Pain I must endure. Okay, here we go.
All right. Hopefully it worked. Okay, so we signed in and then signed back in, or signed out then signed back in. So I'm hoping that will do the trick. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go into it now. Okay, where were we, guys? Defeat Flinky and at Knucklebones. Oh, look at that. Jojo, you made a friend. What did I just do? We're a little light on faith and a little short on food. Oh, hold on. I need to turn the game back up. That game was a little loud. That was a little louder than this game would be, I would say. Not by much, though. There we go. All right, all right. So do I have any followers? Not yet. We're going to have to go get some. I did put more farming area in here, and that plan worked because these guys are doing their jobs now. Look at them go. So that's kind of what we need to focus on, is getting more people, like more of this farming land set up so that they'll do the work for me. I think that's a good plan. And then I'm gonna have to make sure we get lots of seeds going too. What did y'all do to my... Why would you do that to... Oh no, you broke my thing. I swear. I swear. Okay, I don't know if I can do a sermon, but I'm gonna try it because it looks like we're a little short on the faith right now. I can do it. Everybody gather round. You must hear the word of Klaatu, Verata, Nikto. I did it that time. I can do a thing. Nice. Curse of the Necromancer. New curses will appear on your Curse of Tundra. Do I not have that? I would think I would. I do have that. I might not have that. I think I need to do this first. All right. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, so that did better. We got more people in there. We got more faith. We're a little bit less on the faith problems. That's good. All right. So what I need is... Uh-oh, you guys are deciding my fate right now. That's a little scary. I forgot how to do the thing. I think there should just be an option, right? Yeah, it's supposed to just show up on your Twitch. Are you on like a mobile? If you're using mobile, that could be a problem for that, is my understanding. A follower has pooped out something special thanks to Twitch chat. No, I'm not on mobile. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure why I wouldn't show you anything. Apparently, they broke that too. All right, so apparently a follower has pooped something that I must go find because it's special. Whatever that means. That sounds a little weird. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh. Isn't that just what Crispy does? Oh. What was that? The only thing is the option to add it to my channel. That's a little weird. You got the golden poo, I know
wow,
you do.
Congrats. I didn't know Lem Toys came with golden poos now.
What?
Can't wait to see what surprise that unlocks. Maybe a secret level where Nazen is actually good at the game.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I just got destroyed there. Let me double check my extensions. It should be in there. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm not sure. Well, if it doesn't work, who are we pranking today? Well, Gecko's not here, so I hope we're not trying to kill him still. Like when it says Twitch is deciding stuff, I don't see anything. Weird. Did you see anything? Anybody else? Did anybody else see anything? Well. All right, I'm gonna try this mission. Oh, necromantic dagger. That's pretty good. I don't know. Zora, it might be worth trying refreshing if you haven't done that since we changed this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Since we changed the game, maybe it like needs you to reactivate it. I don't know because we just started playing it, but I can't think of any other reason. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me head this way. Ah. Cool. I did good. I got a card, I guess. Enemies have a chance to drop fish. Great. Great. That's what I want. All right, looks like I had two choices. I'm gonna head up. Oh no, this is Clonic. Clonic, I got that fish one. What do you think of that? Hold on, I'm just doing your gardening real quick, and then I'll do the thing. You did? Okay, cool. Well, let's see if that helps. Gift from below. 20% chance of gaining a heart when killing an enemy. I actually kind of like that. That's a good thing. That'll keep me alive longer. I love the guys you get to play the dice games. I can see the cult followers now, but that's the only new thing.
The cult
I can
of
see
Nazen offers everything you need.
Well, that could be a good sign because there's nothing happening right now, so maybe that's a good sign.
What's coming next? Just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, maybe that's a good sign. We'll see. Ow. Ooh, woo. So now that we're here, I got a couple of choices now, too. Let's go see what's over here. All right, this whoa. I'll go get this frog in just a second. Got him. Thank you. All right, so that means the actual way to go was up, but there was a... No, there wasn't. Was there? No, there wasn't. Hi. Ow. Alrighty. I got another heart. Good, good. Well, I want to try and keep it as high as possible because I know we're taking on the big bad here. Well, question mark is good, but I could also get a new follower. But question mark is pretty good, but this also gives me that. I can also get a heart by going that way. I'm gonna go follower. Uh-oh. Help, get me out of here, please. Hold on, I'm gonna burn everything out. Help! Help me! Please help me! Alright, that could be you. It could be you. I did get a menticide mushroom. I feel like I do need like 20 of those, right? Because that's what's his face wanted. All right, I'm here to take on Haket. Haket, this time, I mean a business. So much so I'm practicing right now. What do we have here? Seal of the Bishops. Feels time for a short duration. That sounds pretty useful here. I'm going to take that with me. Maybe we'll use that. I wonder if I can use that against Haket? Or is Haket too powerful to fall prey to such small talismans of varying powers? Or something. Hi. I don't know what you are. I don't know if I remember you. Okay, they hit me somehow. Oh, you're hitting me. Got it. Ow, I tried to move, it wouldn't let me. Shit, I've lost so many. I've lost 2 hearts already. I hate that. That's not how I wanted that to go down. God damn it. These bats. What are you doing? Stop that. Oh my god. Give me heart, please. Really need them hearts so I don't do the die again against a cat, because a cat has killed me already once. Or maybe twice. I'm not even 100% sure on that. There's one. That didn't do me any good because I've only got blue hearts. No. Oh, no. That doesn't help me at all. You have any hearts in here? Can I... I'm gonna steal your... Rain down storm or lightning upon the non-believers. Don't think I want to do it. I like the timey-wimey stuff. I'm gonna do that instead. Alright, it gave me some stuff, but I really could use some hearts, preferably blue ones. They're not going to give them to me, are they? Not going to do it at all. Okay, so Vampiric Sword. It seems like the one I have. Chance to heal wielder using... I don't know if that helps me right now. Yeah, because like... it's not as good as the one I have either. Tempest's Gauntlets might be good. Maybe we'll do that one. I'll do that. No, that's not what I thought that was a weapon. Never mind. I want this. I thought it was a power. I thought it was one of the secondary powers. I like that these skeletons are stuck in those rocks. So that's good for them. Alright, when you die, you're gonna blow up though. I knew it. No, you didn't hit me. I hit you first. Damn it. How am I down to 2 hearts already? I don't like that at all. No. Why not? I didn't mean to push that. All right. That's the problem with this game sometimes, is healing is tough. Getting the heals that you need can be kind of tough. Especially, so you have to be really good about not getting hit. I am not good about that, so that's a problem. but we're not quite done yet. We are almost done. They gave me, okay, they did give me that. That's good. So I'm going to go up against him with 3 hearts. I don't know if it's enough, but we're going to hope it is. Whoa, Liam is running a cult. I am.
957.
All right, let's see if I can do better this time, guys. Because he was tough. I remember him being tough. Make your peace, creature. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Is that right? Make your peace, creature. You will not be leaving this temple.
I wasn't sure if that was working, but it was.
Oh, you can only find those special sour gummy lemurs in the deepest, darkest corners of the internet's black market realm's secret stash. But be careful. Once you try them, you might get addicted to their tartness. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, so he can do like some pretty massive jumps. That's what I thought. Nice try. Whoa. That was close. Oh, goddamn freaking frog. Recursive frogs. His health is not going down quickly enough. Just put that out there. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, come on. I tried to dodge. The frog bombs. I didn't get hit. What did I get hit from? That's some shit right there. All right, he may be entering phase 2, which could be bad. Not even his final form? It might not be. No, you cannot hit me. Oh, God, he hit me. God damn it. I did not... Shit. That's bad. No, you did not jump right where I was standing. That is such bullshit. These guys are kind of tough. He's gonna do the Dark Souls thing where you kill him. And the whole second bar? I hope not. That would suck. Especially since I've only got like half a bar left. I got fish though. That's nice. I'm not sure when to attack them because there's like no openings here. Whoa. No, he didn't hit me. Oh no! Oh, I thought I got away. I did. Oh fuck! I cannot beat this guy. This guy's health is so slow to go away. He's like, the problem with the cat is that, God, the health bar does not move. The health bar does not move at all. Makes it a little tough. James. Let's see. Tanky? He is pretty tanky. He's got that tank thing going. Alright, I'll make up some of these. Modest mixed meal. That's the death one. Don't want to do that. Dropping valuable resources. Well, that's probably fine. And then we'll do pumpkin. A couple of those. Do some more of these. Rest of them will be this. Wait, did I get to keep my follower though? I did. Okay, guys, this is your chance. I remember that. Pinor, please spare me. Okay. We do have it, so it's gonna be there. So we're gonna do the thing. So here's your chance. I'm gonna start it right here after I start the music. Actually, I'm not gonna play the music because, well, I could. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we'll do that. Okay, music's on. Here's your chance. Wow, 3 right off the bat. You gotta love it. All right. I'll give it another minute in case somebody else wants to join in, but let me know. And then I will go ahead and end the raffle since we got 3 people in there. So. Boo-doo-boo. All right. I'm going to go with the 3 here. Who shall it be? Who shall it be? Ready? Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Minty! Look at that. Minty, look at you won. Yay, Minty. Welcome to the cult of the Leem. You did it. You made it. Let's see. All right, I'll turn this off now. Turn that back on. Look at that green puppo right there. Love it. Did that not go back up?
Hello, Gecko Chigecko.
Gecko, what's going on?
Hello, Minty Foe.
Minty, what's going on? There you are. Minty's in there.
Hey Minty, how's it going? Careful, you might get mistaken for a Mario character with that greeting.
Right?
Maybe Nazen will start jumping on cult members' heads to collect coins next. Heh.
Why is that not working? Oh, that's not the... Well, because I'm pushing the wrong one. That would do it. All right. I'm just stupid is what it is. But, yeah, there you go. We got you. Okay, let's take a look at you here. You are a green puppo who is you're contributing to the cult totem thing, 9 your points. I don't think it is. We kind of went into this... we kind of went into this as like a secondary game, so I think I have to add it back in, but let's see. Did I like get rid of it entirely? I may have gotten rid of it entirely on accident. So I think the reason why I did that is because I guess I'm at some sort of theoretical limit when it comes to the amount of redeems I have. So that's why we did that. So that's the reason why. So right now I'm probably not going to return it, but we do have everything else, so we should be okay. But let's take a look and see what you are. You are naturally obedient. Is that true, Minty? Are you naturally obedient? And then immediately gain 10 faith. Okay, perfect. I am. Okay. And then you are coprophiliac. Gain 10 faith when falling ill. All right. And then you are hot-tempered. I may start a fight with other followers. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out, everyone. Watch out. Minty might beat you up. So just be prepared for that. Better eat. Yeah. All's food. Better eat all's food. You will. All right. So what should I make? What's your job? What's your job? Obedient but feisty. You know? It's perfect. All right. So I think what we'll do, I'm going to have somebody else tend the farm. So you're going to be a farming Minty. How's that sound? Uh-oh. Somebody. Oh, no. All right. People have problems. Crispy, you don't look so good. Are you going to go poop some gold? I mean, that's okay if you want to poop gold. You don't look so good, though. What's going on with you? You need to go get some bed rest. No, that's not going to work. Go over there. No, still do that. Wow, the faith has fallen. The faith has fallen hard. Oh, look, you did poop, Crispy. I can always tell when it's Crispy. I can always tell. So the problem I have, though... How many seeds do I have? I need to deposit. How can I do that? Add these. Okay. I do need to add more farms so that we can make sure everybody's doing this at all times, because that's important. So, thank you. Jojo's sick too. Everybody's sick. Jojo, what's going on over here? Go do that. Should probably wash the gold poop. I probably should wash it a little bit. You're absolutely right. We should. Oh, this thing's full. All right. Did you poop up there? Ignore that, right? Okay, so we're good on that stuff. Oh, Minty, you don't have a bed. Minty, I forgot you need a bed. Well, all right then. I guess I could do that for you. I sleep around. Right now you do. All right, let's give this to, let's just give this here. Yes, I don't know why that would be a, no, there are not enough beds. I do need to make another bed, so we'll do that. We'll do this. We're gonna make a bed. Right here. And then, don't mind me, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna hammer while you sleep. Nope. Hammer while you sleep. This is going so slow. Hammer ASMR. Yeah, right. It's like white noise, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just that rhythmic. Gonna complain to the HOA. I am the HOA, Jojo. I am the HOA. So what are you gonna do now? All right, there you go. Crispy, get in your bed. So I think I need more of those farms that I can't build because I don't have enough logs. All right then. I need logs. I'll get these. Basically the same thing as logs. What do we got here? So I also need to rebuild my stone thing. I got it out. I already have that. I need to... what is that? Harvest totem? Scarecrow. That's actually not a bad idea. I'd get a logging place if you don't have one. I do, because they just broke. So I do need to make another one. Okay, I can't do that yet, though. I don't have it. Okay, so my problem is, I am back. Went to drop off my baseball bat and mace for my friend since someone tried. What? What? That sounds scary. What happened there? I'm sorry to hear that. Damn. Hope everything's okay. All right, we'll put that there. Caught him on cam, though? Well, I hope they can catch him. Jesus. Shoot. Okay, so I need logs. Hi, Jin. Oh, you want something? This is about a prank? Do you want to prank somebody? I feel my bones creaking and my sight fading, yet my heart sings knowing that I've spent my life in your service, oh mighty lamb. Okay, that was... Oh, you're old now. Shinsoku's so old now. Oh, no. Well, how many logs? I have not enough logs. Wait, I should have enough logs. Oh, I need 15 logs. How I get more log? How I get the log? That's scary. I hope they're okay. Yeah, me too. I hope everything's okay over there, for sure. Go expedition after sermon. That's probably a good idea. I still need to beat Haket. That's the thing, is I still need to beat Haket. All right, we're gonna try beating Haket one more time. He's tough though. When he sends out the other frogs, that makes it hard. I gotta get there with more health intact, so I just gotta be better. That's the secret. I gotta get good is what it is. I gotta get good. Also, I'm gonna go above you, complain to. You're not gonna go to Narinder. Narinder doesn't need to know about anything. Narinder's busy, okay? Jojo, you don't want to disturb Narinder. He's busy. Oh, they want me to build decorations too, and I can also beat Flinky. You know what, though? Yeah, I'm glad they took my advice and got cameras. Absolutely. I bet. I wonder if he's caught. Can I just... I can't take him. No. I will do this, though. Receive this. Where does this go? Oh. Oh, they're all... It's the snack.
Well, child. You found your way here. Fancy a match? Be warned. I play for keeps.
Uh-oh. Snake gambler. Okay. Okay. I don't remember how to play. How hard could it be? Flinky rolls first. Got it. Okay. All right. So he gets a 4. I get a 2. That means his beats me though, right? So I should. I'm gonna put that there. Ooh. Oh. Shit. Okay, so that... okay, I'm starting to see it now. All right, let me do that. Okay. You get the same number, it erases their dice. If you get the same number, you should stick it in the column. That makes sense. So he doesn't have any 6s going, but what I could do is put that here. All right. I'll do that. He's getting some shitty draws. I'll give him that. All right. So if I do that, that's going to erase one of his. Nice. Hello, Jedediah. What's going on? We're just doing some good old-fashioned gambling right now. How are you doing? Ah, he found a way to get me back on that. He doesn't have any other 3s going. Oh, I totally devastated him. Holy shit. Bam, baby. Flinky.
What? I suppose you'd better take this.
Immune to poison? Hell yeah. I like that. That seems useful. Okay, so we did that. I did the thing they wanted me to do. I still want to take your wood, but I can't. So I'm okay, just watching some strange adorable Leem on my screen. Perhaps you know him. I don't know him, but that's nice to hear. Them Leems are mysterious. You never know when you're gonna find one. Can you cut trees at the pier? You might be able to, but you're gonna have to decide my fate, guys. You're deciding my fate, so that's your plan. Can I still travel? I'll do this while you're deciding my fate. Let's go see what we can do at the pier. Oh wait, did that cancel it? That's mean. You can't. I don't have a weapon. That's the problem. That's weird they didn't let me take a weapon with me. All right. Now, there's only one way to pacifist run, right? It must be. All right, we're gonna try this. Should I not have a weapon just like on my, I don't know. I feel like I should. Oh, okay, so I got Vampire Dagger, which is pretty good. That might help me keep alive. I totally didn't vote against you.
We believe you just like you believe in the tooth fairy and unicorns.
True.
Your secret voting? It's safe with me. Next time, try not to hide your support so well. Wink.
He's calling you out. He's calling you out, Joe. Wood. I got wood. I got enough wood to build the thing. So yay. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Oh, this guy already, huh? Oh God, they... Ow, what the? They hit so well. Whoa.
Oh, Thanos, breaking our hearts with that reality check. But hey, who needs the Queen of England
Wait, what
when
just
we have
hit me?
Nazen as our glorious leader in the cult of the Leem, right?
There is no
Bow down
Easter
to your
Bunny?
true
I don't know what
ruler.
just hit me.
Haha.
Alright, he's dead. That's a good thing. I feel like this guy's broken. I mean, he's not now, but he was. There's definitely something wrong with him. This soundtrack is great. It is. It can get a little bit repetitive over time, but it's really cool. It sounds good. Like it's very smooth, and it fits the game very well. I really want to earn my heart back, though. Sounds mystical. It does have a mystical sense to it. I like it. Oh, Klonik's here already. That's good. Good old buddy Klonik. Let's go see what good old buddy Klonik's up to. I think they sell it in vinyl. Really? Probably kind of cool. Klonik. Oh, I could turn him into fish, or attack rate is increased by 1.25. I like fish, but I'm gonna do that. Oh, baby. Thank you, Klonik. All right, so it looks like I can actually go either way. I'm gonna go this way first. I hate bats. I hate bats. Nice. Okay, so this was a dead end. So we go up. Okay. More bats. I don't like bats. I hate that. That's why, because I can't get away from them. Oh, wow. Nice. Thanks. That's awesome. I love that. I love that it's on vinyl. That's great. That's really cool. That's a lot of frogs. That's what you call a lot of frogs right there. So I'm kind of wondering, because I have the blue heart thing going, I'm wondering if that's negating the vampiric sword's ability. You guys know what I mean? I'm wondering if that's what's happening, because I feel like I'm supposed to get health back every once in a while from the sword, but I'm wondering if that's because I'm using the blue heart thing and that negates it. So if I go that way, it is a question mark. That could be really good or really bad, but I could also get one here. So, kind of think I'm going to go this way to avoid that. But I'm wondering if that's the case, because it makes me wonder if that is what's going... Ooh, you again.
Chemek likes little Chemek's followers. Chemek made him himself.
What are you giving me here? Stee-High's tongue. Spawn bombs across the room. Sounds pretty good to me. I don't know how a tongue would do that, but we'll go with it. I'm going to blow your stuff up, Chemek. I'd go to the store follower, but that's just me. Yeah, I think we're heading in that direction. So we go that way, and then that gets me... Well, I can go this way. Yeah, that's what we do. And then go follower from there. But this is more like... yes, it's more like a place where I can get stuff like this. Okay. Alright, I think for me, I'm gonna go pumpkin. And then I'm gonna blow this table up. Do they die? Oh my god, they do die. Oh my god, they do. I am not a merciful... I am no merciful leader. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Do you dare touch my love? I'm sorry. Violence. Such violence. I'm warning you. What does he do to you? I'm kind of curious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I've done it now. You okay? Oh, I tried to move. Oh, shit. Got him. Okay, okay, you bested me. My love's honor goes unavenged, you heartless villain. Please just don't hurt us anymore, and I will return to continue my business with you. Holy shit. I didn't know that would be a good thing to do. Never met the snail? Well, that's a thing we did. Oh, good. No, I tried. God damn it. No, not bats. I hate bats. They charge. I hate the charging. How did I miss you completely? Uh-oh. Jeez. There's so many. That's a lot of killing and murdering and such for one follower, but I'll see you back at the camp, my friend. Bye-bye. Okay, I don't know. I was really hoping I'd get some hearts back before doing this, but I guess we're not going to get that, so. Oh, get away from the rock! No! They keep hitting me because I get stuck on a rock. Damn it. Kaboomy boom. Oh yeah, I guess at some point I gotta yap at you about a must-deer biology. Oh yeah? Well, all right then. That sounds, I mean, it sounds intriguing. I've heard it. I know you've shown me that before. Oh God. No, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Oh, I hate these things. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. So I get hit by everything right now. Yeah, I did more research and made discoveries. I see. I'm so screwed. I really wish healing was a little bit more generous in this game. Sometimes. Every once in a while be nice, you know. Let's see. Necromantic. Yeah, it's brutal sometimes. Yeah. Other than that 6-fanged deer species, only 4 of them are part of the musk deer family. I see. I got some... I got some wood. Not really what I need, but all right. I mean, there's no way I'm beating Haket on 1 heart, right? That's not happening. Or not even 1 heart, like half a heart. Now, there's no guarantee I'm even going to get there. And I just died. God damn it. That's not how I wanted to go. But we did get a follower, guys. We did get a follower. We got some logs. I think I'm gonna take the blue fleece off. I think that's not a good thing. I think that doesn't help me the way I think it does. Someone pooped. Crispy, it was you. Crispy, I always know when it's you. Oh man, Jin is not doing well. Got a little old. Alright, so what I need is, I do need to build the log thing. So we'll do that. And if I'm capable, no, I'm still short logs. Oh, there you are. Alright guys, here we go. Please spare me, I will. Crispy wiener? Crispy wiener. Hey now. Let's do that and let's do that. Here we go. Crispy bacon. That sounds yummy. Name of Deadpool, very different from Marvel superheroes. Deadpool. Maybe. That movie's coming out here pretty soon, isn't it? I feel like that movie's got to be coming out here real soon. We got 2 participants. I'll give it another minute, and then if anybody shows up, then we can join. Yeah, on Friday? Wow, that's pretty soon actually. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. I'll probably see that one. I actually like the Deadpool movies. I hope it's okay. I hope it's because it'll be interesting because this is the first Deadpool Disney Marvel's done. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. All right, let's do it. Let's see who wins. Let's see what we got here. Ready? Bam, bam. Addo! Addo, yay! Congrats, Addo. I'll see it for free because it lines up when the school gives us free movies. Nice. Oh no, it's not on your side tonight. I know. Well, we'll probably get another one in. We might get another one in, so you might get your chance. We'll see. Hopefully we can. There we go, Addo. Let's see what you got here. I know, but you're EP. I got you. Okay, strong constitution and you're materialistic. Great. That's good. Okay, so I need logs, my dude. Just like you? Just like you. Perfect. I should probably make you a bed, huh? Because you probably need to do the sleeps at some point. So, I'm gonna run out of room over here. There we go. Perfect for capitalism. Exactly. All right. Look at James over there being... It's so perfect. It's just like him. What do I got over here? So I got a bunch of poop. Nice. Can I do sermon? I might be. Might be sermon time. Nope. But I do got some for the crown. Oh, and I was going to do this. I do need to change the blue fleece out. We're going to do that. All right, guys. You need to learn about possessions. Okay? Possessions are... Money is the root of all evil, or is true evil withholding it from me? That's a good question. Okay, so should I extort you? Who collect follower money or bribe money? Unlocks the bribe 3 times. I could bribe you to make you. Screw that. You guys are loyal anyway, right? You should give your money to me because that's what this is all about, you know? That's what cults are all about, right? Is that you give me the money because that's what it'll be. So, I need to do this. I'm going to switch out of this because I'm finding that it's not working. Draw 4 tarot cards at the start of a run, but none can be drawn after. Interesting. Fleece of the Heretics. Provides no bonuses. Provides none. Big zilch. All right. So what I actually kind of like this. I'm gonna do this one. I can't do that one. All right, I guess I'm going with like this one again. It's pretty badass looking, so. Zeeper is crispy. You're not ill anymore. That's good. Someone pooped though. I can smell it. It's crispy. My God. What did you eat today? You're welcome. All right, so my hope is Crispy the golden poop goose. Pretty much. Ah, man. Okay, I'm really still very low on that. All right. We're still doing okay on the foods. They do want me to build decoration. Let me do that really quick. I might be able to do some of that. Decorations. So they want to build like 3 decorations. Ooh. That's pretty freaking cool. That was pretty cute though. Lamb of gold. All right. Ooh. Rose covered. Oh my God. Rose covered cross. I don't like what that's made out of, but that's okay. 1 stone. That's pretty. Walls of ruin. Eternal flames. I like that one. That was really cheap. All right, we'll do one of these. So I need to build one of these. We will put this. This will be, guys, this will be like your, this is the light you shall poop by. Ain't that pretty cool? That's gonna be the light that you poop by. Okay. I'll put this over by here. That's a nice little... That'll be good, like, right here. And then I need one more, right? I need one more. We'll do a wall flower pot. I don't think so. I'm gonna do this one. I like that. So we'll do that, because we have one there. We'll put that there. And there we go. I got some work to do. Don't you guys mind me. I'm just doing my nightly chores. You know me, always a busy guy. There it is. Okay. And then I gotta make your poop light. Such a busy great leader. Listen, if you're gonna poop, you gotta do it by the light. That's the rule. Oh, I didn't finish. Jojo, you went right for the pooper. There you go. I can't relate to that. I am not a morning pooper. Gotta take my morning poo. I mean, if you could pull it off, all more power to you. I love that this game somehow just nailed James. Somehow. Nysen can't relate to pooping. Only like first thing in the morning. I can't. It just don't work. I gotta have my coffee first. That's part of it. Let's see. What do I got here? What is this? Hearty meat broth. Pretty. I got a lot of it. That's pretty good. I also do these. I'm gonna do these. I'm just gonna do all of those. And then that should get us to where we can't. That should be fine. Also, I don't know why, but I keep falling asleep to creepypastas. It'll be like, these astronauts aren't human. Oh my god. Well, that's a good time to do it. All right, guys, gather round, everybody. Gather round, hear my word. Hear my words. Yes, 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 I know you're devoted and you are astounded by what I say. Might of the... Well, that seems good. Praise the Leem. I agree. I got Might of the Devout, so that is good because it'll increase the power of my weapons immediately. That could be the difference between beating Haket and not beating Haket. Well, okay. Just pouring all that, or whatever that is, into me right now. I love it. All right, we're gonna go do this. Are you still sick? Nah. Oh, I need to go see Cruxius. Hold on. Cruxius. There you are. I guess that's a bit better. Oh, okay. You're gonna be a little snotty about it, huh? I see how it is. A little snotty about it. Wow, Cruxius. I see how it is. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, what do we got here? We got Trader's Razor X. That seems pretty solid. Sure. So the only thing that was like better about the blue fleece is that I did start out with like twice as many hearts. But I'm also thinking it did hurt me as far as like getting health in general. We'll find out though. I see. I got a tentacle. Spawn a tentacle that damaged when touched. All right then. And it looks like I can go any. Okay, so I can go to Colonic up here. Colonic, I'm gonna do my little cleanup here. Let me clean up your space. That gives me some meat. Good, good. All right, I cleaned up your little camp. All right, the leftovers. A heart offered, a vow made. Gain an extra heart. That seems a little better. I know where this is going. You do? What do you mean? All right. What's over this way? Praise the Leem. I know. It's hard not to. What a good little Leem. Thank you. Fair enough. All right, so I'm so far doing better. I gotta make sure I stay as I gotta stay as healthy as I can getting to Haket, because I'm gonna need every bit of health I can get. I'm just gonna need it. There's no way around it. Uh-oh. Oh. All right. Oh God, I thought, no. It was the exact opposite of what I was going for. Got him. That's okay. Is there more of you? Where are you? Oh, you're way over there. I thought he was gonna get hit. All right, let's get that. And all these things. I got some more mushies. That one dude said he would help me, basically hypnotize you or something. I was supposed to infect your minds, and he was going to give me the ability to do it with mushrooms. So I'm basically going to give you drugs, apparently. The guy that I'm trading those mushrooms with, he's going to give me drugs to do so. Oh my God, I've never seen those before. I don't like the gold ones. Who's doing that? Got a bomb! Watch out! So, where does this go? Oh, it goes here. I got a necklace. That'll be nice. I can give that to somebody. Forever, a follower will live an unnaturally long life, double what would usually be expected. Uh-oh. All right, guys, I do accept bribes. Who wants to live longer? Who wants their life to be extended beyond the natural means? Obviously, I need to get... What is that? What does that do? I need this, but I'm real curious what that does. So do I go by want versus need? This is a want versus need moment, guys. Which way should we go? Should I get... well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go this way for... I'll give up my want here, because I do need logs. So I get my farm situation figured out. Apparently, some locations at Wendy's has 50-piece nuggets. Oh my goodness. That might be a little bit too many nuggets. There's a lot of foreshadowing in this frog boss, right? Oh. Why do these guys seem so much faster than normal? How did you... I don't understand that. I don't like that. Because he switched directions. Like, I thought I had him, like, kind of figured out, but they switched it up. Oh my god, there's so many rounds here. I couldn't even see what I was doing. I hit you first. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Wendy's refuses to make the cube. The cube would be good. I don't know if that would help you in that case, though. God, I'm never going to get those hearts back. It will never happen. What's the cube? Well, if it's anything from Hellraiser, it's don't do it, because there is a cube in Hellraiser, and I wouldn't put it together. It doesn't work out for most people. All right, we got a new follower on the way. I know about that one. That's the only one I know about. I don't know what you're talking about, Thanos. I don't know what you're talking about. Pain and pleasure are one, indeed. Oh. If I ran a restaurant, I would have a 100-piece chicken nugget meal. That's a lot of chicken nuggets. A 4-patty Wendy's burger. Oh god, I just remember that being like, didn't they do that with like the Baconator? Like they had like a Baconator that had like 4 patties plus like, and then every layer had bacon on it, which is entirely too much. Oh god. God, I hate bats. No! Oh god, you guys are deciding my fate. I don't know if I trust this. What are you guys gonna do to me? You gave me... Did you just give me grass? Oh, I received a random relic. Ooh, nice. They did give me kind of a heart. I don't know about that. What does this thing do? Lapis dice. 50% chance to deal a heart or 50% to gain a spirit heart. All right. Bam. That's useful right there. I think you got an octopus whopper. God damn, that would be pretty bad. There is Meat Mountain at Arby's. Oof. That's a lot. That feels like a lot. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that many. Like even like a quadruple burger patty seems like a little much to me. Especially at the Wendy's one when they did the Baconator version of it, because that's a lot of meat. Like I already can't, even if the double Baconator is a lot. Yeah, exactly. Like I was already saying earlier, pooping in the morning is already difficult enough. Unless if I have like a 4 patty burger with bacon, I ain't pooping for like a month. You know what I mean? There's this place called Heart Attack Grill that even serves like huge stack of burgers. Ugh. I think I do know. Is that in Vegas? Wasn't that a Vegas thing? You'd have to poop the cube. You might. My American friend sends me pics of them and they look fake to me. They do. I could see that. Right. I know what you're talking about in Vegas. Oh, okay. Might not be the same one. Yeah. They gave me heart. Oh, this is going much better than I was hoping. Okay, this is good. This is good stuff. That sounds disgusting. Yeah, Heart Attack Burger is basically GTA of burger places. Oh my god. Meat Mountain is a 2 chicken tenders, roast turkey, oh my god. 1.5 ounce of ham, Swiss cheese, and corned beef, brisket, Angus steak, and a slice of cheddar cheese. Oh my god. That sounds horrible. That's one of those things like you would eat that and there's no way you might enjoy it for like 5 minutes, but after that there ain't no way. What is this? Well, you know what? I'm gonna go this. I need as much health as I can get. No one goes for Heart Attack you to eat. You pay like 40, 50 bucks for pictures. Ugh. That's a lot. That seems like a lot. Oh, I think we got another heart there. All right, so we are building up the health, which is kind of what we want to do. I also realized they were talking about the quality of Heart Attack Grill.
Indeed, one does not visit the Heart
there's
Attack
a thing about rage baiting.
But for the
Make
experience.
good burger.
It's more about the novelty and shock value than the gourmet offering. It's like stepping into a bizarre, calorie-filled reality show where the burgers are just one part of the spectacle.
That's fair. It seems you guys are trapped in there. Well, thing is I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. 2 patties to max for a burger, past that you're pushing it. I kind of agree with that. I'm usually not. I think as like when I was younger, I was definitely more on like the double patty thing, but nowadays I'm like, just give me a single. I'm fine. I'm good. Well now. This one's a little bit less. So this is a well-balanced blade, but it doesn't do as good as what I got. So I probably shouldn't do that. Projectile that creates... I kind of like that, though. I'm going to go that route. All right, we're going to try this again. See how it goes. Hopefully it's better. Yeah, the older I get, the less fast food. Oh, fast food definitely not.
Can change based on the setting. In-N-Out's double is a classic choice for many, while a homemade single patty can be a comforting and familiar option.
Oh my God!
The context
I can't believe they put that guy right there. Oh, what the hell! I can't see what I'm doing. This guy have a shield on him? What do I do about that? Can I do anything about that? What if I... That works. A single patty is $13 at Heart Attack. Well, that's a lot. Even that seems like a lot. That's a lot of frogs. All right, so I can go get a weapon change here. It's kind of a silver lining with fast food nowadays. It's a lot more pricey now and makes it less appealing. True. That is very true. That paradigm has definitely changed. I need the logs. Okay. So you see what we have there. I get the vampiric one back, which might be good. It's way less, it's way less powerful though, but I think I'm gonna do it because it might help me keep my health up. With what little time we have left in this level. Five Guys is so overrated. Yeah, I've always found that Five Guys... No, actually, I don't know what Five Guys is. I would say, to me, the most overrated one... Oh my God, Mike Bunny, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Mike Bunny for the raid. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? What were you guys up to? You like Five Guys? Five Guys is good. Reaver 21. Matt Reaver, what's going on? Hello. Let me give you a shout out. If you guys are following Mike Bunny, go check him out. They are adorable. Look at that little cute little bunny right there. You're a bunny otter, right? I forgot. You're a bunny otter. Lower half bunny or otter, right? I thought that was the case.
It seems like excitement is in the air. Are we celebrating something in particular, or is it just a general cheer for the fun conversations happening here in the conspiracy?
Togekiss, what's going on?
I do or not. Oh, Jeebus.
All right, looks like you guys are playing some Final Fantasy Online. How cool is that? Nice. Well, I'm glad. Thank you so much for joining us. I was just a Final Fantasy 14 was fun. Awesome. That's awesome. And welcome, and thank you for coming by. If you guys are new here, my name is Nazen. I am the LeemThatStreams. We're playing a little Cult of the Lamb after we finished a game called I'm Counting to 6 a little bit earlier. But I thought we'd just have a little chill time playing some Cult of the Lamb. And thank you again for joining me today. And, kick back, relax, and get a little cult action in you. Get some cult going. Do your daily cult routine is what I would say. It's like coffee, but, a little bit more ritual sacrifice than... some people like Cult of the Leem. Exactly, Cult of the Leem.
Be more horny is what I'm saying. I'm saying these penises need to be more horny.
They need to be way more horny than they're being. That is the only way I succeed. Is if they would just be more horny. All right? Can we agree? Maybe. I don't know. Can you? Well, I need to do this differently. There we go. Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, I'm going up. I'm going up. Hi. Ouchies. Did they hit me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thanks for the hydrate. Bruh. 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 Oh. I just realized the problem of fast food burgers is that they got too much going on. My favorite burger now, just a patty mayo, some pickled onions and cheese. Oh man, burgers. I'm not a pickle guy on a burger. I don't like it as much. Necromantic axe. I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. I like axes. They are powerful, but I always feel like I'm too slow with them. Uh-oh. This is tricky because there's a lot of like falling shit over here. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Pickles are good. Haven't had them a while though. That's fair. I love people who dislike pickles means more pickles for me. That is a good way to look at it, for sure. The thing is though, like I just don't like them on my burgers. Like if you give me a pickle out of a jar, I'm happy with it. I could eat that. But yeah, it's just eating a pickle on a burger for some reason doesn't work for me. Look at that. All right, guys, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. We're going to take on a cat again. See if I can have a different fate this time.
To my eye.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Finally, I've been looking forward to
Jojo,
this.
you like it spicy, huh? Maybe you should bring those fiery poodles to the cult of the Leem meetings for some extra heat. Just don't blame me if Nazen needs a glass of milk to cool off afterward. Wink.
What are we talking about? I don't need no milk for spiciness. I'm good with that. Deep fried pickles are amazing. That's fair. Oh, I might. All right. Here we go. We're going to fight him. We're going to do the battle. It's battle time. Okay. Ah, shit, I got stuck. Not a good start. Haha, nice. No tongue for me. Oh my god. Haven't beat this guy yet? Yeah, he's kind of tough. He's got a good moveset. Oh, I forgot to. God damn it. I was getting too busy trying to kill these guys. Oh, I didn't hit him at all. That's not good. What'd you just do? Why'd you go Rory roar? God. No. Okay. I'm being quiet because I'm trying to, like, I know I'm being real quiet right now. I don't mean to be, but I'm really concentrating. Uh-oh. He's gonna do this thing. God damn it. Hey, hold on. Hello, Demon Otter Games. What's going on? Heyo, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Hey, hey. Mesa back. Hey, what's going on? Squeak, squeak, squeak from the Otter Creek. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Cutie Pie Monkey Butt. Oh, my goodness. Hello, everybody. Hello. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Demon Otter Games coming in with the hot raid. What is up? Let me give you a shout out real quick. What are you guys up to? I feel like I know this already, but I forgot. You're playing Warframe. Wolf Pop, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Datter Audi Games. Hell yeah.
I can't bounce on the trampoline anymore.
No?
Now I can see my own body.
There you are.
Game all over the trampoline.
Oh.
Sorry.
How was Warframe? How was Warframe tonight, Theo? Oh, thank you so much for the cheer. I appreciate that, real life, Dova. Real appreciate that. It was fun. Good to hear. Good to hear. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining, everybody. If you guys, for those of my chat, if you haven't been following Theo, you should go check him out.
9005.
And yes, Wolf Pup, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And yeah, guys, go check out Theo and welcome. And I'm trying to beat Elder God, I guess. So kick back, relax, and enjoy. And here we go. But first, I must defeat this bunch. Oh no, we got another raid. It's Arctic. Arctic, what's going on? Hey, oh, thank you so much for the subscription. I can't speak. The subscription, Demon Hunter Games. Thank you so much for that, Teo. Oh, thank you. Oh, Zora did that. Zora, you slipped again. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Arctic. Arctic, what's going on? How are you? How are you guys? Welcome, everybody. Here comes the safety raid. The safety raid. Well, we are very safe now, and that is the important part. You will probably also play Warframe? Nice, nice, nice.
Chardonnay? I want it now. Now. Why am I waiting?
Why are you waiting? Huh? Why are you waiting? Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sub, Dova. Appreciate that. Oh, hey, we made our goal too, guys. We made our goal. Look at that. That's amazing. How awesome. Okay. Well, since we have that, I will... That is not what I wanted. Since we are doing that... There we go. I will move that up to 15 for now. Wow, we have a chance. There we go. Arctic. Oh, my goodness. There it is. All right, everybody. Let me just get back to this. I'm going to try and take down a elder god. Like I said, Arctic, thank you. Or thank you, everybody who hasn't checked out Arctic. Go check them out. They are adorable. You should give them a follow. And everybody who joined us from there, chill out. Like, chill in, put your feet up, relax, grab a drink. We're going to try and kill this thing. Whatever it is, it's a big frog. And that means we got to take it down. These are not them, though. These are also frogs. But that's not the point. They do a lot of explodies. These guys are kind of sucky, I'll tell you what. Oh, thank you so much for the next cheer, Dova. Appreciate that. Oh my god, just die. I got one of them. I will take your bones. Uh-oh, he's back. And he's angry. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Whoa. Dennis, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, the hype train. Oh my god, you guys are getting close to starting a hype train. That would be something. Wow. All right. What is going on? You guys are insane. 94%. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You guys are insane right now. You guys are insane. What are you guys doing? The hype train. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to try and get this guy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Lucky, thank you so much for the cheer. I appreciate it. We made the hype train. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the cheer. That's a lot of tongue. I don't know if I've ever said this before in my life, but give me a little bit less tongue, okay? Oh my goodness, we made the hype train. Everybody, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that. That's amazing. You guys are insane. Let's see. I don't know what I just said. Something about tongue. Give me less tongue. Oh, he decided to give me more. You know what? That's admirable. The guy knows what he likes. He's gonna do it again? Nope. He's gonna do it now. Nope. Oh, nope, he is doing it again. I'm not entirely certain when is a good time to attack him right now. He's gonna do that thing. Oh god, it's kind of random too. Okay, he's about to do it again. I think that's the best time when he's committed to tongue. It is, you're right. I just don't always know what he's gonna do. Okay. All right. All right, this is probably it right here. Got him. Oh, hell yeah, we did it. Let me just collect the bones of my enemies. Right there. Bam. We did it, guys. We murdered him. The old gods are no more. Well, two of the old gods are no more. Their time is past. And I get a wreath. Yep. Kill a god, get a wreath. That is a 2-for-1 deal. And a cat trophy. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Way to go, superstar.
Thank you, Bear Dad. Thank you. Oh my goodness, it's so good to hear your voice again. It's so good to hear your voice. Wait, doesn't he? Do I normally get? All right. Don't you normally get like a? Don't they usually come and follow you after? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, hey. It's my boss. Hold on, I gotta speak to the boss, you guys. I gotta talk to the boss. Okay, hold on.
I enjoyed watching you destroy Haket. Her arrogance was always destined to be her undoing. Your merciless crusade against the old faith warms my cold, unbeating heart.
You know, the boss is very good because he keeps it short and sweet. Knows what he likes, though. All the shepherds shall make the way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. I don't know what the rest said because I was too slow to read it. Hey, oh, you guys are so slow. I feel kind of bad for them. I feel bad for them. You know, they don't mean to be slow. They just are slow. Because they're old. It's what happens when you get older. So did I not? I did. Hold on. Who are you? I do have a follower. Okay, guys, we're going to indoctrinate somebody. So this is your chance. If you've ever wanted to be a part of the a cult, one that will treat you right, you know, ever so rightly, now is your chance. So I'll do that. We'll do this. And here we go. Basically just walking, but waited. I realized to bring my bag to my gym, but instead of trying to run to the treadmill, I can do a truck or a ruck. I'm not sure. You could. Who wants to join the cult of the Leem? Because now's your chance. That's not a great song. I realize that. But don't worry about it. Okay, I think we'll just go ahead and end it. Looks like that's all we got for now, but let me just do that. It is Zora, you got it. There you go. Zora, see, at the end, it all worked out. Things are good. Great. All right. Let's see what you come up with here. I don't know when, at what point, I guess at what point in this game does the fabled sex update come into play? That's what I want to know. Is it, do you have to beat all of the old gods before that takes place, or how does that work? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not 100% certain on that. Ooh. The green antlers. They are a good touch. I like it. There you are. There you are. All right, let's see what your personality is. You're gullible, Zora, and that's just fine. We love that here. You don't have the alligator, so it's close enough. Fair enough. And you're a little sickly. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Welcome to the team. Your job shall be, you shall begin to worship. That is your thing. Gotta prank Zora? Why? What did you gotta prank Zora for? What did Zora ever do to you? Unless it's like Thanos trying to prank Gecko. At first it started out harmless, like, you know, eat some poop. And then he was like, let's murder him. Let's just give him the old, oops. I didn't mean to do that. Remember when we did that, you guys? Remember when we did that and we laughed and we laughed and we laughed? Yeah, classic murder prank. It was great. There's a lot. Oh, look, Crispy. I know it's you. I know it was you. I'm guessing if people are pooping out there, that means that, yep, I should have known. I probably need to get another one of these at some point. All right, so let's see. So what I should do, let me see if I can do, I can. Okay, I'm gonna put one of these in here, because then I could put this here, like here. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, and then I got more of an opportunity to get people to do the auto stuff, right? That's a good thing. The auto workout here doing this stuff, getting the farming going. I got to get some berries. I need good food is what I'm saying. Do I know Al? I don't know. I might know Al. I need to make food, though. Not Brian. I'm too frail, great leader. I have but a few days left. Oh, poor Brian. Brian basically just told me he's gonna die. Is what Brian just told me. And that's pretty sad, if you think about it. Let's see. Al Burke of the New Mexico Burdiques. Definitely don't know them. I'm sure they're lovely though. I have like no food. I'm gonna have to do meat broth. That's why we need to get that farming situation figured out.
Oh, Thanos, darling, Albuquerque isn't just a place. It's a state of mind, a feeling, a legend. It's where the unicorns frolic and the conspiracies thrive. Don't you want to visit? Wink.
Yes, what would you like? Excuse me, leader. I would love some mushrooms from Honora. Just look at it, I swear. Alright, I could do that. I thought Theo said lemmicorns at first. He probably does believe in lemmicorns. It sounds like something he would believe in. He's weird like that, you know what I mean? Apparently, Crispy, my goodness. Is pooping all over the place. Jen, where are you going? There's apparently more poop somewhere. Oh, they did. There's right there. Oh my goodness.
Gift subs are always a pleasant surprise. It's great that you received one.
Yeah,
even
that
while
is
busy
cool.
taking out the trash.
Right?
It's like a little unexpected gift waiting for you when you return, adding a sprinkle of joy to your day.
Hooray. Hooray. See, it's working. They're putting stuff in. They're getting some seeds going. Everything's great. This is great. This is going well. Now I can make Leem get attacked by tentacles. Perfect. That's exciting. That's exciting. Do I like I don't know if I like tentacles. Either way, I think there's a good spot to stop for tonight. Let me take a look, see what's going on over here in the Twitch lands. Let me do this. Let me go over here. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had a great time. Night. Yeah, we did a hype train. That was awesome. Got it completed level 2. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. I very much appreciate it. We leave a pult in your face. Maybe you could try. You can give it a shot. But we had a good time. We played I'm Counting to 6, which is a really spooky game. I like that. A really cool little thing to do. And we got a little bit more Cult of the Lamb time in, which is never a bad thing,
Hello,
right?
Garflin.
Garflin, what's going on? Dynamic entry, exactly. But let me give some thanks out really quick because we had a good day. We had a fun day. Big thank you to Fang Zephyr for the follow off stream. Axel, the Elwolf for the raid tonight. I know it's okay, Garflin. We'll be around tomorrow already, so it'll be real quick turnaround. I promise you on that. Let's see. We got Mike Bunny 07 or 87. Thank you so much for the raid today. Big fun time there. Appreciate you doing that. Demon Otter Games, Teo, thank you so much for the raid. Wolf Pup, thank you for the follow today. I very much appreciate it. Real Life Dobikin, thank you so much for the multiple cheers. Zora, thank you for giving out the gift subs. And Arctic Chillin', thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Real Life Dobikin, thank you for the for the gift sub for Arctic. We got our sub goal. We made that. That was awesome. Gecko gave out a community sub. I appreciate that. Lucky, thank you so much for the bits. Really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, that was awesome. That was so much fun.
It's a whimsical invention of the imagination.
It is.
Fantastical contraption capable of launching lemurs into goofy and delightful scenarios.
Who can complain?
It's all in good fun and creativity, adding a touch of playful chaos to the mix.
But I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to be playing, speaking of Teo and Demon Hunter Games and Arctic Chillin', I think we're going to be doing some more Murky Waters with C. James Fox. It should be a grand old time. So come by and see us swim in deep, dark, scary waters and not I don't know, poop ourselves from the fear of the unknown. So until then, I will see you guys next time. I'm going to send you guys over to, let's see who's
the
playing.
rhythmic chant of jazz bounce echoes through the chat.
Right?
It's like a playful drumbeat of camaraderie and energy, keeping the spirit of fun alive and well here in the conspiracy.
Who can complain about that?
Let's bounce with enthusiasm and joy.
I do love it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go over to, let's see who's doing their thing. Who's up tonight? Let's do this. Let's go over to Derpy. Derpy's playing some Myth Force. And we're going to say hello to Derpy. So I'm going to give Derpy a raid. You guys go give them some love. And you guys give them the old LeemThatStreams welcome. Until next time, you guys have yourselves a good night. Bye-bye.